Peace and blessings, people. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. What it do? What it do? Oh man. Ooh. Hit that like button, y'all. Uh, make love to them share button and subscribe button. Hit that notification button too. To be notified every time I drop some type of content, any type of video I may post. You never know what I may post. I mean, I'm all over the place. I mean, literally, I am all over the place. I think I'm just like y'all. Stay online. Everybody's online. Get any type of information, anything to make them better. Because people are seekers of knowledge. People love fake news. People love porn. People love the gospel. People love, I don't hear from what I'm noticing, people love callus cutting. People like coffee. A lot of people like coffee. You hear me? Hit that like button, y'all. Well, as I go through my timeline on YouTube, on the tuber, I always subscribe to, I subscribe to Viral Hip Hop News, and I'm gonna put a link in the description box for you all to do so too. And subscribe to their channel, man. They got that heat, and they be bringing them. They bring them left hand pictures. They bring it. They bring the heat every day. So man, they got some good content, man. Subscribe to their channel, man. Yo, they blowing up too. But they had a segment on here. They talking about the game, and I'm gonna let it play, and y'all give me some comments on it. And I'm gonna interject too with it. So let's rock and roll.
Of the program today, and I kind of want to start it off with this one, saying, man, the game, he announced, man, that he was paying homage to Nipsey Hussle, and he pretty much, said that he would be, launching a clothing company called Prolific Clothing.
Yeah.
And he said today that he put it up, sold out within 30 minutes. But as soon as he put that up, saying, man, he received a lot of backlash from the people. Now, here's one of the comments. They said, the game is an effing clown trying to profit off of Nipsey. Somebody put the game's been corny as F and doing the most since Nipsey's death. Selling T-shirts and starting a record label called Prolific Records isn't shocking. He's a clown. Now, the game did defend himself. He came back. He left a long statement. He said, I'm only addressing this because of the very few people upset or bothered by the Prolific Clothing Company and merch. He said, number one.
Yeah, I mean, it seems kind of, it's not starting off right with it, but rock and roll.
The word prolific by myself was only my way of helping to carry on my bro legacy. Any merch that has been sold has been my face on it, my albums, all my pictures, logos, etc. And they're related to the game out of love for Nips. Black Sam, his immediate family, etc. I purposely did not include any pictures of Nip nor his likeness and directed all traffic to the Marathon Clothing Company. Now, when you look, you see the Marathon did actually post that they will be selling a Prolific t-shirt. So that's true. So he says, as far as that I've done since my bro's death passing, I've spoken closely to Black.
Can't knock him if he did business like that, and the family cool with it. They looked at the big picture. And like you said, keeping Nip's legacy alive. It just, you know what I'm saying? Some people just gonna feel uncomfortable with that. You're not gonna make everybody happy. So it is what it is on that. I mean, real talk, but it's just,
Like Sam, every step of the way, and I have his blessings with the things to help honor his brother's name and continue his legacy. I've only done things I feel bro would have done to keep me going if I was no longer here in the physical. Before assuming passing judgment or running to the internet to be negative, DM me or hit me, and I will be happy to respond or elaborate further to as many people as I can. And again, prolific and or the use of it for any monetary gain has to be cleared or consented by, says at the Real Faith Evans. She's owned a prolific music group for over 15 years. My heart is pure, and so are my intentions. I wish all who reads this a blessed day. Hashtag TMC. Now, the game left that statement today to try to clear things up, saying, man, what's your initial thoughts when you heard this, man? Do you think that he is genuine, or do you think that he is trying to really profit off his name? Or like, are the people that's coming at him, is that legitimate?
All right, I'll answer your first question. Do I think that he's genuine? I do. But the people that are coming at him have their right to come at him. And I'm glad that he made the response that he did, and he opened the door to have people ask him questions a little further if they so wish to, because like we've given game criticism for in the past is, I don't want to say kind of just enjoying himself in these kind of situations and monetizing these kind of situations. We talked about the beef with Meek Mill. You talked about this at length to me behind the scenes and on camera. We've seen him just kind of be this character, and so to speak, when it comes to stirring up beef.
I never did get off of the people business. You know what I'm saying? Especially like rappers, and I'm an introvert, man. I try to stay in my lane. That's the business brought to me. But you know, from what I'm hearing of people who do research of them, who get given facts, man, it's just like, damn, I didn't know so much went in the rap game and the money, the lifestyle, and all that. I didn't know all that. Oh, that's just too much. You know, I just came up in the era, man, where we just get our word up books, cut out pictures, put them on the wall, and just try to be cool. And we stayed in our lane, but we wanted to be cool and be our own self. Fly-wise, man, but man, today's generation, man, I don't know. And like I said, the lavish lifestyle, man, especially with the ends, it's a lot that can go on. You feel me? But let them continue on with this right here.
I mean, getting that kind of attention. When Nip passed away, he was one of the people really, really, really extra with just the Nipsey dedications and things like that. And I even personally gave criticism to it. But when I look at this, and when you get...
See, I didn't know that. I mean, God, ooh. It's a 450 degrees grease in the pot. It's pretty hot.
Your perspective on it behind the scenes, I'm like, yeah, you know what, that makes sense. And this is this. It affected everybody. It affected everybody harder than we thought. It affected you. It affected it affected everybody, including the game who's sitting right here, who knew that man personally, who maybe felt it real hard. So he probably, in his heart of hearts, felt like he was doing the right thing. And he did in clearing it with his brother, his family, things like that.
What do you feel about him profiting off of, you know, that? Because obviously he's going to be profiting off his name, whether he says it or not. He is, officially now.
He went through all the right avenues to do it and everything, but when he...
Like I said, I admire that. I admire that because, hell, you know, as y'all see on some of my videos, I start out with my videos with Lil Nip. About, 20 seconds or whatnot. So they probably throw that same flame to me if I was to blow up. But, you know, I've been loving Nip since Crenshaw, man. That's when I got introduced to him, and man, I've been a fan. And I love his man, that Crenshaw album. Oh my God, it's so fucking classic. Woo! But let me continue with the audio.
Initially thought of this, he knew what it was gonna do.
Yeah.
Even the prolific, because when I think of prolific, I'm thinking of Nip.
They don't think that would that be considered you like biting or stealing somebody's idea to a certain extent a little bit? Like if, you know, God forbid, you know, one of us, you know, and somebody takes it, a name that we used and put it on their clothing brand and they's cool with us. I mean, he cleared with the family, but it's still like, You couldn't come up with nothing different.
I agree.
I mean, I'm not saying what I'm saying. I can understand people's concern.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
Right.
I could not disagree with that. There could have been plenty of things that he came up.
Hey, my man over here, big boy, I be feeling dude, though, on his responses, man, because it's like, the fuck, man, my reality, man, I'm just such a 90s nigga, man, and you feel me?
He didn't use Nip's face and appreciate that.
He used his word, though, that he used, but yeah.
Like I said, he knew what he was doing. He definitely knew what he was doing.
Yeah, I would say this, man. Yeah, Game, alluding to the situation, with Meek and everything. He made himself look like a clown in a lot of situations. I think the criticism is definitely warranted. But me personally, if you would ask me my opinion, I would go out and say that I think that the Game is genuine. And, a lot of people criticize, him because pretty much almost every day he was posting something about Nipsey. He was going in. And there's been a lot of people that have been called out by people closer to Nipsey than Game that called out some people. They didn't call him by name, but they said, a lot of these people, was trying to clout chase and profit off Nipsey's name. But a lot of people profited off Nipsey's name. And to be honest, I think this is what Nipsey, not to say that he would have wanted him to put, the prolific name, and take the name, but Nipsey Hussle is his name. So people make hustles. I mean, we went to LA, we went to the Marathon Clothing Company. They wasn't telling the t-shirts, but somebody had t-shirts out there. We got t-shirts walking through the streets of LA, and when we went to the Staples Center.
Yeah, the BET Awards, I think.
Yeah, the BET Awards. So it's just like, you know what I mean? This is this business, this is this commerce at the end of the day. Mad people that put their videos up on YouTube, people that, people at the websites, CNN, they made money. Everybody made money off of this story, title, et cetera, et cetera. So, again, I think the Game is genuine. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me in the comment section here on YouTube, but I do understand the criticism. Now, I don't know. I ask you this: do you think that this will force him to back off of it now?
No.
At this point, yeah, he's gonna make it
sold out in 30 minutes.
It's on.
Hell no.
Right.
He said he gonna get that bread, man. He gonna get that bread.
And that next shipment of t-shirts is gonna be out popping real soon.
Do you really think that it's true that because he's telling us that he cleared it with Black Sand? Well, I mean, obviously we know it's true because they did post it. The Marathon did post that name. So
yeah, I think that's true. Yeah. We don't know the Game. I don't know. We've heard stories. I love his music. Got an album coming out in November, Born to Rap 2, if I'm not mistaken, or Born to Rap. Yeah, coming out in November. I think it's going to be his last album. Always loved it.
Born to Rap.
Music. But just the other side, the character side, was always kind of made you look, I don't know.
And and that's the thing, that not that we can, just because he did some, fugazi shit in the past, that means that, we can't correlate that to him taking Nipsey's name and using it, I don't think. But we did see him, what do they call it? Capping, they call it now, lying in certain situations. I've seen it with my own eyes firsthand. I mean, he called Meek Mill snitch, rat, everything like that. Then, 2 years later, now he come back on his knees, calling him Meek, begging for his friendship, which is cool. We don't want to not promoting beef or anything, but it's funny because people calling Tekashi a snitch. He went to the, and so what's the difference? If you call him Meek Mill that, which he never showed any proof, he called him that. So people calling Tekashi a snitch. So what if you go back and talk to Tekashi now? It's the same thing. So, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it with the Game and other situations where he misrepresented himself. But
man, like I said, it's a lot that I don't know. And I didn't do my research on because I really just stay in my lane, man. But when the news is brought to you, man, you like, what? WTF? But leave me some comments, y'all. Like this video, share it, and subscribe. I'm about to get up in a minute and get my day started. Peace in the ball of hair grease.